What happens when the man who built an empire on faith, family, and unforgettable characters suddenly finds himself at the center of a lawsuit that they cost him $260 million? Tyler Perry, Hollywood powerhouse, billionaire filmmaker, and cultural icon, is now facing explosive accusations that threaten to shake his legacy. The claims are dramatic. The denials are fierce. And the truth, well, that's where things get messy. Because while one side insists this is nothing more than a scam, the other is painting a picture of a coercive, damaging dynamic behind the scenes of Perry's hit shows. The stakes couldn't be higher. Careers, reputations, and hundreds of millions of dollars are on the line. And the question everyone is asking is simple. Could one lawsuit really bring cracks to one of the strongest empires in Hollywood? The storm began in June 2025 when actor Derek Dixon shocked the industry by filing a lawsuit against Perry worth a staggering $260 million. The complaint wasn't vague. It was packed with serious accusations: quid pro quo harassment, sexual assault, retaliation, and even intentional infliction of emotional distress. Dixon claimed Perry created what he called a coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic, while the two worked together on Perry's hit BET shows, The Oval and Ruthless. It was a direct challenge to the carefully built image of a man long celebrated for uplifting stories and second chances. For Dixon, this wasn't just about justice. It was about survival. Had demanded a jury trial and a payout that could rival some Hollywood box office franchises. For fans, the news landed like an earthquake. Could the same mogul who turned Medea into a global brand really be facing accusations like these? But before diving deeper into the claims, let's pause for a moment. Who exactly is Derek Dixon? He's not a household name, and until recently, he wasn't a face many viewers would recognize instantly, but he's no stranger to the industry grind. Dixon carved out a path for himself by hustling for years, chasing auditions and landing small parts while trying to break through in Hollywood. His big opportunity came when you joined Perry's world, snagging roles on The Oval and Ruthless. For an actor without the safety net of fame or fortune, this was everything. Perry's productions don't just pay well. They can catapult careers, opening doors to new opportunities and industry credibility. For Dixon, being on set wasn't just another job. It was a chance to finally prove he belonged in the spotlight. But according to his lawsuit, what began as a dream opportunity soon turned into a nightmare. In court documents, Dixon painted a disturbing picture of his time under Perry's production umbrella. He alleged multiple episodes of unwanted advances, pressure, and blurred boundaries. He claimed he felt trapped in a situation where saying no could mean the end of his career. And he insisted the toll went far beyond the workplace. Dixon says he was left dealing with depression, severe anxiety, stomach pains, nausea, and even a diagnosis of PTSD. He described sleepless nights, constant dread, and the crushing reality of watching his career stall just when he thought it was taking off. On top of that, Dixon revealed that he walked away from The Oval during its final season, a decision he says cost him around $400,000 in lost earnings. For an actor still climbing the ladder, that number is life-changing. The message was clear: he wasn't suing for money. He was suing because he believed his entire future had been ripped away. But if Dixon thought Perry would stay silent, he was mistaken. Tyler Perry, a man known for his ironclad control over his projects, hit back with force. His attorney Matthew Boyd didn't mince words. He called the lawsuit a scam and labeled Dixon an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a shakedown. The phrasing was strong, almost theatrical, and it was designed to send a message. Perry wasn't afraid of the headlines, and he wasn't about to hand over a dime without a fight. Boyd's statement ended with a firm declaration: Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. And while Perry kept quiet in public, Derek Dixon decided to speak up. 3 months after filing the lawsuit, Dixon sat down for his first televised interview. This wasn't a casual conversation. It was his chance to reclaim the narrative. Had defended his decision to sue, saying it wasn't about chasing headlines or cashing in on Perry's fame, but about holding him accountable. Dixon explained how his career had flatlined after leaving The Oval, and how losing nearly $400,000 in expected earnings only deepened the pain. He described the anxiety, the sleepless nights, and the depression that followed. His words painted the picture of a man fighting not just for money, but for dignity and survival. Some viewers saw courage in his decision to go public. Others saw strategy, an attempt to win sympathy in the court of public opinion before stepping foot in an actual courtroom. The ripple effect of Dixon's claims spread quickly through Hollywood. Behind closed doors, insiders whispered about the case, wondering if it would dent Perry's seemingly untouchable empire. Some quietly admitted they were shocked by the allegations, while others rolled their eyes, calling it just another Hollywood money grab. Online, the debate was even louder. Fans split into camps, one side defending Perry as a self-made mogul being unfairly targeted, the other urging people to take Dixon's claims seriously. Social media threads lit up with speculation, with some users arguing this could become the biggest scandal of Perry's career, while others insisted it would fade like so many other celebrity lawsuits. Even among Perry's supporters, the size of the claim raised eyebrows. A $260 million demand isn't just bold, it's astronomical. Could one actor's story really put a dent in the image of a man who built a billion-dollar empire from scratch? For now, the case remains unresolved. Dixon's lawsuit demanded a jury trial, and that means the process could stretch on for years. The stakes are enormous. For Perry, it's not just about money. It's about protecting his reputation, his studio, and the brand he's carefully built over decades. For Dixon, it's about proving his story isn't just tabloid fodder. It's real and it deserves to be heard. Legal experts speculate that Perry could try to settle behind closed doors to avoid long-term headlines, but his attorney's aggressive statements suggest otherwise. That leaves the outcome hanging in limbo. Will this turn into one of Hollywood's biggest legal battles? Or will it fade into obscurity, remembered only as another celebrity controversy that never truly made it to trial? Tyler Perry's story has always been one of triumph, rising from homelessness to become one of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. He's given opportunities to countless actors, built his own studio, and created an empire that few can rival. Derek Dixon's story, on the other hand, is one of struggle, sacrifice, and now an uphill battle against that very empire. Two lives, two narratives colliding in one explosive courtroom fight. And the truth, it may take years before anyone knows for sure. What's undeniable is how much this lawsuit has stirred conversation, not just about Perry, but about Hollywood itself, about power, influence, and the price of speaking up. So now the question is yours. Is Derek Dixon a brave actor taking on one of the most powerful men in Hollywood? Or is this nothing more than a desperate attempt to cash in on Perry's fame? Either way, the story is far from over. And one thing's for sure, every move, every headline, and every courtroom update will be watched closely. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more updates as this story unfolds.